Okay guys, so it is going to be turn 6 of our 1942 scenario. It is Russia's turn. Let's see what they have going on. So they have 36 IPCs. They are going to purchase 3 tanks and 6 infantry. Alright, so they got a few attacks that they're going to be doing. Let's start off with this tug-of-war that we got going on with Germany. This infantry and artillery from Rostov will be attacking Ukraine. 1 tank from Belarus will go through Bryansk and then into Ukraine. And 1 fighter. 1, 2, and he's gonna have 2 movements left. All right, over here in Finland, the 1 infantry in Viborg will move up into Finland, and the 1 tank from Leningrad will also join into Finland. In Karelia, I'm going to move 3 infantry up into Karelia and 1 artillery. And 2 tanks from Belarus will also be attacking. And the fighter and tactical. Actually, yeah, that's going to be it. That's attacking. Okay, in Baltic states, I'm going to be bringing 2 infantry into Baltic states. And the tactical and the fighter, which are going to have 3 movements after our attack in Baltic states. And the strategic from Russia will also be attacking Ukraine. One, 2, and he's gonna have 5 movements left. Alright, so let's go ahead and do those battles. Let's go ahead and do Baltic states. So I had 2 infantry, a fighter, and a tactical. And you had an infantry and an artillery. So, for my 2 infantry. Ooh, snake eyes. That's 2 kills. Infantry artillery for you. A 4 and a 1. So you kill 1 of mine and I kill 2 of yours. And Baltic states is mine. let's do Finland. So you had 1 infantry. And I had an infantry and a tank. So my tank got a kill. You're infantry. You got a 4. So Finland is under Soviet control with 1 infantry and 1 tank. Now let me find a marker right quick so I don't forget. Let's do Karelia. So you have 2 infantry and a tank. And I had 2 tanks, 3 infantry, and 1 artillery. So that is Karelia. So roll for my 2 infantry at a 1 or less. Oh, that's all I got. A 5 and a 6. My infantry artillery got 1 kill. And my 2 tanks. Nothing. 1 kill total. Your 2 infantry got a 2. Your tank got a 4, so we both got a kill. All right, let's try this again. My 1 infantry got a 2, but that's not a 1. My infantry artillery got a 5 and a 6. All right, and my 2 tanks, 1 kill. All right. Your infantry got a 2. Your tank got a 4. Alright, so we both got a kill. Alright, so my infantry artillery got a 2. That's all I needed. And your tank got a 6. So in Karelia, I have 2 tanks and infantry and artillery. And Karelia is now liberated. Alright, let's do Ukraine. So you had 2 tanks, and I had 1 infantry, an artillery, a tank, a fighter, and a strategic. You had 2 tanks. Alright, so my infantry artillery got a kill. My tank and fighter got 2 6s. My strategic got another 6. Damn it. Your 2 tanks got 1 kill. So I got 1 tank. And you got an infantry. Alright, my artillery got a 2. That's a kill. Your tank got a 3. Kill my artillery. And that leaves us with 1 tank in Ukraine. What is liberated? For how long, they say. How long? Alright, so my movement phase. The 4 infantry from Moscow will move into Brinsk. And the 1 artillery will move into Brinsk. The fighter will land in Brinsk. The AAA from Belarus will go into Brinsk. The 1 infantry will also move into Brinsk. The 1 artillery will also move into Brinsk from Belarus. The tank will move into Leningrad. The fighter and tactical will land in Leningrad. And the strategic will land in Moscow. Alright, over here in China. The 3 infantry will move back into Kazakhstan. The 1 artillery will move into Kazakhstan. And the tank will move into Kazakhstan. Two infantry will move into Kansu. Alright, so for my placement of troops, actually, the 1 infantry that was in Smolensk, he's gonna move into Belarus. Alrighty, so and actually the tank that was in Sikking, he's gonna move into Stalingrad. Alright, so that's just the little changes that I'm doing. Alright, so I'm gonna put 3 infantry in Leningrad. I'm gonna put 2 infantry in Moscow, and 3 tanks in Moscow. Actually, I'm gonna put 3 infantry in Moscow. So that's 3 in Leningrad, and then 3 in Moscow, and 3 tanks in Moscow. So, all right, so let's do my disposition of troops. I have 1 infantry and 1 tank in Finland. I have 1 infantry, 1 artillery, and 2 tanks in Karelia. In Leningrad, I have 3 infantry, 1 tank, 1 tactical, and 1 fighter. In Baltic states, I have 1 infantry. In Belarus, I have 1 infantry. In Russia, I have 3 infantry and 3 tanks and 1 strategic. In Belarus, I have 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 AAA, and 1 fighter. In Ukraine, I have 1 tank. In Stalingrad, I got 1 tank. In Kazakhstan, I have 3 infantry and 1 artillery. In Suyan, I have 1 infantry. In Kansu, I have 2 infantry. All right, so my points. So I have 29 IPCs plus 2 in Finland. 31 plus 3, my bonus. 34. Yeah, 34 IPCs and then plus 5. So that puts me at 39 IPCs. Alright, so Moscow has 39 IPCs to use for next turn. And let me just double check and make sure that's correct. So China has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 of my IPCs, so that's 32. And then Germany has 3 of my IPCs. 29. Yep. And then Finland, 31. Plus 3, 34. And then plus my bonus and 125. 39. Yep. Okay, so that looks right. So Russia has 39 IPCs. And we shall see what Japan does. They got Russia on the run. And the war is going crazy over here in Russia. A lot of blood, a lot of blood. Let's see what happens over here.